joining us this evening. I am your anchor, Haley Dallian.
And I am your other anchor, Sean Francis.
And because you may have embraced your Irish heritage too much last week and you forgot what day it is, we've compiled the local, national, and world news that you may have missed.
You're welcome, Grand Rapids. This is Newsflash.
Our top story tonight. Last week, the CDC released new guidelines for those who have been fully vaccinated. After your second dose, you can now be maskless in the same room with other vaccinated individuals, have small gatherings of those with no health risks, and engage in the following activities with varying levels of efficacy. First, share a big old back-spitted bucket drink with complete strangers at the Grand Woods Lodge. 90% safe. Lick the Coke off a Mulligan's toilet. 87% safe. Drop tainted Molly at a packed witch house punk show. 65% safe. You still might lose a tooth in the pit, but you won't need a respirator.
In Japan, public vending machines have been installed offering COVID-19 testing kits, and to compete with this service, America is installing similar vending machines, pairing a bottle of Jim Beam with a revolver and a single bullet. Sponsored by Visa MasterCard.
A meteorite that landed in the UK, the first to land there in 3 decades, is being used to further research what the solar system may have looked like 4.6 billion years ago.
Let's take a look at that. Oh, yeah. The original boomers.
The meteorite has been named Fireball. Notably, this is the only time that name has been linked to a scientific breakthrough, rather than its typical reputation of getting people to drunk text in X, or eat sidewalk pizza, or puke in an Uber. In related news, astronomers are also looking forward to the upcoming Popov's Comet.
Earlier this month, the world celebrated Act Happy Day. That's right, an international holiday based around the act of gaslighting yourself. It was celebrated by leaders worldwide, including most of the British royal family, or, in Prince Philip's case, Act Alive Day.
New fragments of a Dead Sea Scroll were recently discovered by archaeologists in the Judean desert. After vigorous restoration and translation, the scroll revealed to have read, "This is your final courtesy notice that your chariot insurance is about to expire. Act now to bundle coverage on your hut."
There you go. They get the number on there and everything. As we approach Easter season, apparently Pope Francis gave up human decency for Lent, and he declared last week that Catholic priests cannot bless the marriage of gay couples. And the Pope was unable to be reached for further comment as he was stuck in his 4th time round the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. I didn't realize the Pope-mobile was a Toyota. Interesting.
The iconic West Side bar, Kale's Corner, is being sold, as it was listed on a commercial real estate website for $1.3 million. Unfortunately, all offers have to be cash, but there's an ATM inside. In other news, Birch Lodge posted a listing that said, "Wait, we didn't burn ourselves down already?"
Yeah, I remember that. All right.
Around the world, officials in tourist destinations have been loosening restrictions in anticipation of spring break crowds. Canada has been pretty tight with these restrictions, but even Quebec Premier François Legault announced that theaters, indoor pools, and arenas would be reopening. Here's Dr. Vic Vackison of the Florida Department of Health with a Florida perspective.
Excellent. So
sanitization is important.
that's true.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
For having me.
No, you're welcome. So tell us a little bit more. What is Florida's plan during the spring break coming up? And we're knee deep in college spring break right now.
Let me start by pointing out that Florida is the #1 party destination for spring break everywhere. Those French fucks don't know what they've got coming. We're going to start by lowering the drinking age to 14.
Wait. You're 14?
It's not actually promoting underage drinking. If we lower the age to 14, they'll be legal. And it's also got the side bonus of like manipulating the numbers, because drowning in a pool of your own vomit isn't the same as a COVID death.
Oh, it
Technically,
certainly
that's right, I
isn't.
guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, though. Now, you said you had something about like new protocols
Oh, yeah.
for Florida.
Florida Department of Health, for which I am not legally a doctor, but
Wait,
I work for them because it's Florida.
Where'd you get that stethoscope from? The Family Dollar?
No, I was at the ER last night. I had a little bit too much to drink, and I found it on the floor.
oh boy. All right, well, let's hear these protocols then.
Okay, protocols. I brought an easel. That makes me look smart, right?
Sure. Maybe.
Can you open it though? That's
If
the
I
real
could
test.
open it.
Wanna help there? Oh, he's got it.
Hey, he can open it!
Yay!
So today I went to college for this. So, number one in the spring break COVID protocols, I've got somewhere one of these.
Nice.
Prepared.
Oh boy. Oh,
Cool.
a lot more is making sense.
Is Miami. I'm gonna write like this because it's easier. Miami
Penmanship is important for this section.
and street parties.
Okay.
I'll try to keep this easier. Miami and street parties. It's really important to avoid Miami because they are so uncool down there. Everybody knows Fort Lauderdale is the party capital of Florida.
I don't know if that's better.
Yeah.
It's protocol, Sean.
Fair. All right.
Number two, hotel furniture damage.
This is a safety protocol?
Of course, Sean.
All right.
You're condoning damage, or you're saying don't damage things?
No, we're saying make sure you sanitize the table before you belly flop onto it, because you get one little sliver, who knows what you're gonna catch.
I guess technically that's safety related.
Safety
so.
first, Sean. You got it. You're
Yeah,
ready to work for the Florida Department of Health.
Oh boy, that's a bad sign.
Number three, beer pong.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
What's safe about beer pong, doctor?
Well, beer pong COVID rules
Oh,
with a
gotcha.
Z because that makes it cool.
Gotcha.
It's no longer beer pong, but it's hard liquor pong because it's got enough alcohol to sanitize the ball after it ends up in the cup.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
you're losing us a little
He
bit
gets
here.
it. Look at him. He gets it. He knows
He's
what
played
I'm
me by
talking
these
about.
rules
We've been
before.
doing that for a while.
All right, number four, body shots.
All right. This can't be like that's too far. I think.
Like
Shut-
body vaccinations, or?
No, nah. Like when like when you do a line of coke off of somebody's ass, but like with liquor in their belly button or something.
Yes, that the familiar experience we've all had, of course.
The new protocol is only use Bacardi 151 because it's above the 72% alcohol to make it
Right.
sanitized.
Basically, turpentine, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it, Sean. Did you two party together, maybe?
I can't remember.
Who knows?
All right. Well, our last and final protocol for spring break 2021: bar fights.
What?
Oh, okay.
Bar
Are you
fights?
a doctor? Like actually a doctor?
I am actually a doctor. I have a PhD. I'm not an MD.
Okay,
Bar
well,
fights.
technically,
Is this like a University of Phoenix situation for your degree,
I
or?
can neither confirm nor deny where my degree might actually be or not be from.
Okay.
But it's not the university.
All right. What does bar fights have to? How are we making bar fights safer?
Bar fights limited to 6 people, and all participants must wear masks.
Okay. All right. That's enough. Dr. Vincent, everybody, don't go to Florida. Basically.
That's nice of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean.
Yeah,
you,
thank-
Dave.
thank
No
you.
bother coming back, doctor.
I don't know why we're clapping for that. You know, it's been a tough year for all of us, especially in the world of sports. And March Madness is coming up after having been canceled last year. And go the extra mile to lift our spirits, as a special promotion, Shaquille O'Neal is going to fuck a basketball. What? What?
Is that?
That can't be right. No, that's right.
Oh.
It's apparently, center court at halftime. It's gonna happen. The NCAA wants to assure everyone it's all being done COVID safely. Both Shaq and the ball are gonna be wearing a mask, and all proceeds are going to charity. Isn't that sweet?
I think we'd all watch that show, am I right? Yeah, for charity.
I don't know.
All right, well, according to a recent Brigham Young University study, grandparents can help kids be kinder, more involved, and sometimes even a little smarter. Now, while some people claim this study may be biased, let's take a look at some of the other studies that were produced by the same team. Feeling the burn of high heating costs? Scientists suggest allowing family elders to control the thermostat instead. Looking to have healthier stool and a renewed outlook on life? Research suggests that you need to put less seasoning in your food and eat more prunes, folks.
I don't know. These seem biased.
Yes. And want to acclimate to your new neighbors and feel like a man? Fascinating study shows the benefits of listening to your father because he makes great suggestions that you don't listen to, and you really should because he's your father, has some experience that can help you make better life decisions. These are just the facts, folks. And lastly, from the same group, expert mom says there's a lot of nice boys at church. Yeah.
In another example of how many people experienced a slowdown in activity this year, the one industry that did not suffer from a fallow period is unusual studies. Another recent study just concluded that pigs are able to play video games by controlling a joystick with their snouts. And with, of course, the rise of gaming culture and a growing market for new entertainment streams and content creation, we at Newsflash have decided to take a bunch of our money and invest in Twitch Pig. Go back to Twitch Pig there. There he is. Look at him. One of the few gamers who can actually acquire a PS5 due to the novelty of the situation. This porcine gamer will be able to stream popular titles such as Swinecraft, Pork Night, and surprisingly Angry Birds. But I don't think he realized the pigs are villains, or he doesn't care either way. But you know, this little piggy's going to be laughing wee all the way to the piggy bank as people tune in to see if he will be playing the original unpatched Cyberpig 2077 that still has the uncensored Porky. Or is he just going to wind up playing a farming simulator for 5 hours? Who knows? In comm news this week, we have improv from Grand Valley State University's official improv troupe. It's subject to change. Yeah.
Then we've got some stand-up from returning faves, Hunter Miles and Logan Monson, plus the comm stage debut of Jen Frasino.
Yeah. We'd like to throw a special thank you to our writers for Newsflash this week. There they are. And if you'd like to see your name up there, you can submit your jokes to comedyoutletmondays@gmail.com with the subject Newsflash Tips, and maybe we'll format it correctly.
And make sure to follow Comedy Outlet Mondays on Facebook to rewatch videos from past shows, get notified of lineups for future shows, find our submission form to get your own act on this stage, and learn about other ways you can get involved.
And now, Grand Rapids, you're welcome.